EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Lone Star State and the very mammoth AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Dallas Cowboys. First game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Cowboys. He brings the kickoff back 85 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point up and good by Auburn. And it's now a 7-0 game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. They'll go play action here with Dart. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run here with Scalaboo. And shutting him off. Now open field. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, I'd have to say in that situation, they're lined up for a running play. It's only 3rd and 2. Some element of the pass, but that was really well blocked.
Probably call those gravy plays, right, if you're the offensive coordinator?
No doubt about it. All you're trying to do is get the 2 yards necessary for a first down. Then you look up, you've got a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, they did. They got a lot more than that, indeed. Now it's 2nd and 10. Dart. That's complete. It's Nabors. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give him 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, New York.
Throwing his Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Dart going to give to Scalaboo. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw, Dart. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Dart will throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Giants! Malik Nabors, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants marching right down the field on their opening drive to take the early lead. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone.
McCole Hardman on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
2nd and 10. Prescott now. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw now, Dart. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think all of his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action now. Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing. Dart. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Touchdown, Giants. Tyrone Tracy, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point hooks a bit, but it's up and good. And it's now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
To throw is Prescott. And Prescott, his third interception. A nightmare of the first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A play fake, and now it's Dart. Touchdown! Malik Neighbors doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Giants take a 3-touchdown lead. And this is turning out to be something to monitor as this game goes along. That's now 3 touchdown catches for him here in this first half alone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Giants are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, CD, you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game. I don't think you meant to the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a couple. Play fake, and here's Dart. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. And he's going to be taken out of bounds, but not before he gets this all the way down to the 10. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 43 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. An inside run to Scatterby. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatterby, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after here coming up. And that stretches the lead to 27. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to pull the playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 32-yard line. On the counter, here's Williams. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So their task a little bit more difficult now. Second and 13 that they're walking up on. Prescott from the gun. He's got the hook up with Diggs. Touchdown, Cowboys. Stephon Diggs, 35 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Now, this has been a one-sided first half to this point, no doubt, but at least signs of life here. They're on the board.
Yeah, and I think if they went to the halftime down big with 0 points on the board, it'd be a struggle to see them come out in the second half and play well. So very important, vital here. And if they make a huge comeback, we'll look back at this moment and point to the start of it.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing,
and he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They've got a pretty comfortable lead right now, but maybe a little too careless with the football that time for the rookie.
I think the key word there is comfortable. And there's 2 schools of thought on it. With that type of a lead, maybe you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. Others will tell you, don't eat up the cushion with careless play. He'll learn to ride that line as he moves on in his career.
This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Big play from a big man. Kayvon Thibodeau off the edge and dropping him behind the line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens from 21 yards away. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that cuts this lead down to 13. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Giants.
On play action, here's Dart. Targets the sideline. He'll complete this pass to Johnson.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to swing the tight end free downfield for the completion.
To the air, Dart. Now he's loose again. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Giants will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The kicking team out there for the Giants as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get point. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A give, it's Scatterby. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatterby in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants will extend their lead here just before halftime. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And the rout is on here in this first half. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Mecole Hardman. And just shutting him off there. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Yeah, here we go! I take pointing!
Final play of the half. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you. I do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
Ready and operating to kick off for the Cowboys.
Whole squad on that real 0 to 100. Real quick. 0 to 100. Real quick.
Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
First down, Giants.
They'll stay on the ground with Scalaboo. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
But just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Dart. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down and 1. On the handoff, this is Scalaboo. And he will have a Giants first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. Dart going to look to throw here. He'll dump this off to Scalaboo. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Here we go. Back to 60.
First down, here's Scalaboo. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They go play action with Dart. He finds Austin complete. He's into the secondary. And he will take it all